Hey everybody. So Chris here with Chris's Chop Shop here. So I have a mixer. I am an avid baker. I love to bake. So I got a mixer here. I've had it, I'd say 12, 13 years. I got it when Circuit City went out of business. Got it for a good price. But it's been a solid mixer. Just recently I was making some focaccia bread and it just died on me. So I'm not entirely sure what happened. But I've already started to take it apart, and I think I've bought the right part to fix it, because I think I know what's wrong, but we're going to put it back together. Oh, well, we're going to tear it apart, put it back together, and then go from there. But if you have this problem with your mixer, like I did, it was just running and it just stopped. You hit the circuit breaker, or pop the circuit breaker, and it just keeps popping it. That's the kind of issue I was having. I think it's the motherboard. Okay, so we're gonna go through how you're gonna replace the motherboard on your mixer. It's actually really simple. All right, everybody. So here's my mixer here. It's a standard mixer. It's a Kitchenaid Professional 5 Plus. So, I mean, granted, it's easily 10 plus years old, but I'm gonna show you how to take it apart. So the first thing you're gonna take apart is back here. There's a screw that holds this metal sleeve on the top. You're gonna take that screw out, and this sleeve should just pop off. Okay, I believe they all should be Phillips screws, by the way. And it's gonna be 4 Phillips screws, 2 on each side. That takes this top piece off. So we're gonna take this off. Okay, so then you see here we got our motor here in the back. We have our motherboard, which I'm about to pull up, and then we have kind of, I guess you can call it a transmission. The transmission or the gear drive for the mixer itself. So I think this is the problem here. Turn it around so you can see it a little better. I believe one of the circuits up here is probably degraded. So we're gonna take this off. It's only held in by 2 Phillips head screws, though I believe my plastic on mine is kind of old, it degraded. I might be able to pull it right off. But anyways, we're gonna pull this off, and then I'm gonna show you the new piece. Yep, definitely. That plastic has definitely come off. It's okay. We got the new part already. Alright, so before you tear this thing completely apart, you're gonna want to make sure you make note of which one of these switches go where. So I kind of kept it simple. I just made a couple of dashes across the top, maybe a little difficult to see, 1 through 4. And what you're gonna do is really just pull one out here, put it in the new one in the right spot, and etc. So let's look at this new part here. All right, so I got the new part here. Just came in. Let's see, I got it off eBay. I forget the company name. Just look in the description. I'll put the company name in the description. But so I got the part here. Looks really similar. I believe there was a model change in this board that reduces the electronics. I believe there's more electronics in this area of the board. That was just simplified in here, but it should be a direct replacement. The pieces here are a little different. Areas as well. They're not in a linear row across the top like the old one is. And I'm gonna see if we can't do a comparison shot here. So there's a comparison shot there. They're really similar looking, but there are less electronics on the new one here in this corner where you can see here there's more electronics. So we're gonna take this apart. Like I said, we're just gonna match it. They are labeled, so we're just gonna pull one out, put it here, pull one out, put it here. Okay, so just give me a second. I'm gonna do that. Be right back. Okay, so I've matched these 4 up. The only difference I see on the 2 boards is on the actual power. You have motor 1, motor 2, exactly the same. You have neutral, which is exactly the same, which is the black. On the board that this came with, it says brown. On the new board, it says black. So I believe it should all still be the same, but we're gonna go ahead and pull out the motor component here. It should just pull right on out. You might have to wedge it just a little bit. Well, I'm glad I'm not reusing this. Damage that wire. All right. Okay. It should just fall back in place. Slide this motor component back in. There we go. Pops right in. I just didn't want to damage it. Pops right in. That's just your speed sensor. Okay. Buckle this back in. Don't over tighten this, because this plastic is not super strong. I learned that when I pulled the old one out. So don't over tighten it. Just snug it in there. There we go. Make sure everything is connected nice and tight. I'm gonna do a test. And it works. You can see that it spins. So the problem was the board, okay? So if you're having a problem with your mixer, if it just dies on you one day, just stops working, keeps tripping the circuits, or your circuit breaker, it's this. I'm going to assume, you can tell me in the comments, I believe that the sensor or this switch failed here. I believe this failed somewhere on the back side of this, because that is the only moving component, because I don't see any burnout on any of the resistors here. Everything looks really clean. So everything looks super clean. I'm going to assume that this switch in here failed, and that's what caused my mixer to die. Motors, it is very difficult to kill a motor. Really difficult. I mean, this motor is nothing but copper and iron wrapped together around a magnet. So I mean, for this to fail, it would have to be a wire that failed for a motor. But I really felt like it was this, so I'm right. So my mixer works again. I'm gonna put it back together. And if you got any questions, leave it in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps you. Welcome to Chris's Chop Shop. Hope you subscribe, like the video, come back for more.